pretty much everybody is new here if you're watching this video, because this is my very first video. But my name is Courtney, and I kind of wanted to start this channel mostly due to the fact that I've seen some vlogs and videos on some people's like weight loss journey or health journey, using, certain medications and stuff. And I just kind of thought that this would be a good tool, to maybe help somebody else who is just starting out on the same kind of journey I'm starting on, um, or also a good tool to kind of hold myself accountable. I feel like, if I'm thinking about, maybe uploading like, an update or something like that, then I have, I'm accountable for that. And I have to kind of really stay on the straight and narrow path to, meet goals. So just a little bit about me. I have a super strong family history of diabetes, type 2 diabetes. And when I say super strong, I mean like severe. Everybody on my dad's side of the family is diabetic. Actually, I think I have one cousin that is not. But my dad, all his siblings, all their kids, all his cousins, all their kids, his aunts and uncles, like it's a curse, I guess. It's a family curse. And although I have not been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, I've been told by some doctors previously in the past that I was pre-diabetic. And if I didn't watch it, it's really not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. And I'm just, okay. Thanks for the hope. But I do, I do have another endocrine disease. I do have thyroid disease. I have Hashimoto's, or, hypothyroidism, and basically, my thyroid just does not work. I am on a super high dose of 2 different thyroid medications, and I've recently been seeing a new endocrinologist because we've just moved, and she did a plethora of labs and tests, and I have, I guess, like a metabolic syndrome or metabolic disease, or basically I have like no metabolism. I have struggled my entire life with my weight. I have a desire to be healthy, and I have a desire, but I have struggled. I literally am hungry all day. Like, it never goes away. It doesn't matter if I've eaten a super full meal, and I'll be full for like an hour, and then it's like my brain is just, there's something not clicking, like, girl, your stomach is full, you don't need any more food. That part doesn't work. And so I'm hungry all day. I stay hungry all day. And, I have horrible willpower when it comes to like sweets and stuff like that. I really do try, and, but I just fail miserably over and over again. I just fail. And it's frustrating. It's really, really frustrating. And it's sad because, I want to be a certain way. I want to be healthy, and I want to look a certain way to feel good about myself. And that's just something that, that's a me problem. But, and I've just always struggled with that. I was really athletic growing up. I played softball literally from the time I was in like kindergarten till like freshman year of college. And, that was something that I always enjoyed. And while I was active and, constantly, at practice and doing stuff, I still was on the thicker side. It was just, and it didn't matter what I did. And then, after marriage and kids, kids will sometimes kids will just ruin your body, but they're so worth it. But anyway, and I have two older boys. I have a 14 and a 20-year-old. But I still have my baby weight. Truth, you know. I'll tell people that. I'll be like, "Ooh, I'm still trying to lose my baby weight," and they're like, "Oh, how old's your baby?" I'm like, 14. You know, I mean, that's the truth. um, Even you know, when my kids were a little bit younger, we all started martial arts together, and I mean, I ended up loving it. And I thought this is going to be a great way for me to get in shape and you know, maybe lose some weight and stuff like that. And you know, while I may have, you know, gained a little bit of muscle and stuff, I just never could really get rid of the weight. And you know, I didn't mess around, you know, in martial arts. Like, I worked really hard. In fact, I ended up achieving my second degree black belt in Taekwondo. And so, you know, that you don't get there from just kind of hem hawing around and not doing your best, especially with the awesome organization that I was with in Arkansas. So, you know, they push you, and you know, and it's great. But still, I just still have always been heavy, and I still stayed heavy. I did a few, I guess about 4 years ago. My doctor, my gynecologist, put me on phentermine, and I started taking phentermine, and I took it for about 9 months. And in about 7 months, I lost about 70 pounds. I got down, I'll try to insert a picture in here. I got down to the lowest I've been since probably high school or college. I got down to like 196, and I hadn't been below 200 in like forever. So, but you know, things kind of happened. You know, COVID hit, and a lot of, you know, just a lot of stuff happened. My father passed away, and I'm the type of person, I'm going to eat my feelings. And I had stopped taking the phentermine, especially when my dad passed away, because, you know, he died of heart disease and a heart attack, and, you know, heart problems. And because of the side effects that, you know, phentermine has, I wanted to stay away from that. Well, so now, jump all the way, you know, forward to now, my new endocrinologist talked to me about being on one of these new injectable, well, they're not new, they've been around a little bit, but wanted me to be on an injectable called Mounjaro. And we talked about Wegovy and Ozempic, along with some other ones, but ultimately, you know, as far as like with my insurance and stuff like that, they didn't cover the Wegovy, and so they do cover the Mounjaro and the Ozempic. And so she wanted me to, she's like, well, let's just go with, she said that, you know, let's just go with the one that's, you know, I know is really good, and we're just going to put you on Mounjaro. So Mounjaro is a medicine that is, it was created for type 2 diabetics, you know, to help them with, you know, their blood sugar and to get their A1C down. And, you know, it does a lot of things. It like slows down like your gastric emptying and keeps you fuller longer. And it's supposed to take away what's called food noise, which is what I have like all the time. The constant, you know, oh, I'm hungry, I need a snack, I need this, you know, I'm just hungry. It's supposed to take that away. So, you know, she said, let's try this and see what happens. So, I picked up my prescription yesterday, and I got it. And, I've been very, very nervous. I was super scared. I do not like needles. I do not like them. I do not like them at all. And, I'm a big baby, and I thought, you know what, though? It's once a week. Surely it cannot be as bad as, you know, as painful as going to have my blood drawn every 6 months for, you know, my thyroid test and stuff anyway. It's just once a week. And, you know, if it's going to help, I need help. I need help. I just need help. I can't do it on my own. I just can't. I want to, but physiologically and with the brain chemistry I have, I just can't. So anyway, so I gave myself my shot last night. And I was so scared. I was so terrified, but it really was not bad. And I just never thought I'd ever be able to do anything like that. It's super simple. You just, this is the one I did last night, so it's not loaded. Uh, it's not gonna go off. But it's super simple. You just like take the cap off, put it up against your stomach. There's a couple of different places that you can put it. But then you press the button down, and there's like 2 clicks, and you hold it for like 10 seconds, and that's it. And so, I just kind of wanted to document everything that's going on and everything. A lot of people talk about certain side effects, and I just kind of wanted to document that. Just this is kind of what is going on with me. I'm not going to give any kind of advice. I'm not a doctor. You talk to your doctor about, your medical issues or advice for medications. This is just kind of like my journey, and what's going on with me on this medicine. So so far I took it last night, and I was really scared. I was just like anticipating. I was like, okay, when am I going to start feeling some of these side effects? Because I was just waiting for it. I was just waiting for like nausea and like heartburn, and waiting for like gas and like bubbling in my stomach, and just waiting for all this like crazy stuff to happen. And nothing really. I mean, I almost kind of started feeling a little something and like weird, and I was like, maybe I'm just, it's all in my head, whatever. So it was late. It was like 11 o'clock. And so I just went ahead and went to bed. And I woke up like, bing, I woke up at 4 o'clock, wide awake. And I was like, oh, so I remember some people talking about kind of like little bouts of insomnia during the night. Like they just wake up and they just have the hardest time going back to sleep. And so I noticed when I did wake up at like 4 o'clock, I noticed that my body just kind of felt a little like it just, I don't even I don't even know, that's the medical term. It's called okay, so that's it. But no, it just kind of felt sore. And I was just like, I don't know what that's all about. And I just kind of looked it up. I was like, oh, okay, some people start to feel like some soreness and some muscle achiness and stuff here and there. And so maybe that's kind of what's going on. Anyway, I finally, about 5:30, ended up going back to sleep. And I slept till about 9, 9:30, something like that. And I did notice when I got up, I mean, I felt pretty good. I didn't have any, weird symptoms. I did notice that my body was, my muscles were they were kind of feeling sore. Like I had almost, like I had maybe been in an accident, like a car wreck or something. Not a bad one, but like, something where you've just been jarred super hard, or like a really intense workout. You're just kind of like, ooh, okay. And I did find it like hard to kind of, climb up the stairs to, go get laundry and stuff like that. And I was just like, man, okay, this is different. This is probably the medicine. I'm just gonna roll with it, whatever. So and that's really, I haven't even started day 2. Like right now, oh, okay, well right now it's like 11 p.m. So it would be like literally 24 hours ago is when I took my first shot. So we're like 24 hours in. Tomorrow may be like a whole new ball game. I've heard some people say that, a couple days after the shot, they started feeling this, started doing this, started noticing that. And so, we're just going to see. But, I kind of wanted to start these videos just to kind of get things rolling. If you can stick around or not, and it's okay. I'm just, I hope you do. I hope you do. I'd love to have like some other people to, like accountability partners, something like that, or somebody, who's maybe on the same journey or at the same time or just starting, and maybe we can just kind of like share ideas and stuff like that and just kind of bounce things off one another. I'd love that. I'm always up for making new friends. So, I'm a people person. So anyway, if that's something that, you're interested in, kind of keeping up with, then, hey, hit the like and subscribe, and we'll do this together. That'd be so fun. Um, yeah, so we'll see what tomorrow holds, and yeah, I'll keep you updated. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.